Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see how to clear the hardware breakpoint. So it is very easy to clear. So I have written the function clear hardware breakpoint. It takes the address and the thread ID and the context. So we are checking whether dr0 is equals to our address. So this address is the message box address. If dr0 equals to our address, then we need to clear off dr0. So we are clearing off the first bit. So we are doing the end operation with all ones except there will be a last 0. If you do the end operation, the last bit will be cleared, and we are setting dr0 to 0. In the same way, for dr1 you can clear off the last bits and then setting the dr1 to 0. You can see here last bits will be 0, and in the same way for dr2 and dr3, and then finally setting the dr6 to 0 and the e flags to 0. So these two lines I have copied from other GitHub repo. So these does the same thing except they do the shift operations to clear off the bits. So we are setting the thread context and printing after clearing the hardware breakpoint. We are printing the dr0 registers. So this is the function clear hardware breakpoint. So here we can see the exception single step has been occurred. Now we are going to compare whether the exception address is equal to our message box address. So we can copy these two lines, paste here. If function address as usize is equals to exception address as usize, then that means our message box a function has been triggered. The exception the hardware breakpoint at our message box a has been triggered. Now what we are going to do is we are going to clear off the hardware breakpoint. So self.clear hardware breakpoint, exception address as usize, debug event dot thread id, and the context. So we need the context self.get thread context of our thread. So we are clearing the hardware breakpoints. Now we need to return debug exception handled. For every other exception we are going to return debug exception not handled. If it's not exception, we are going to continue. So let's run this. I think it's again some compilation issues. I have no idea why this cargo is embarrassing me. So I removed this line, but it's still getting printed. I think this code is not getting, so this might be a problem here. So you can see the gray color. I don't know why this branch is not getting executed. So when I run the cargo from the command prompt, it's working fine. So my bad, I also had to delete the target folder and to test again. Sorry for the errors. So now we are going to attach the debugger. So when I press the message box here, now we can see the single step inside occurred and cleared the hardware breakpoints. So we have successfully cleared the hardware breakpoints, and we can also print the contents of the message box arguments. But before that, we are going to do one thing. We are going to set the hardware breakpoint again, because here you can see we have set only once here, and then we just clear the breakpoint and it did not and the breakpoint was completely off. So we are going to return something. So we are going to return the debug status and true or false condition. If it's a true condition, then we are going to set the breakpoint. If it is a false, then we are going to continue. So for every other condition, we are going to send the false. And only at the clear hardware breakpoint, we are going to send the true value, because we need to set the hardware breakpoint again because it's been cleared off here, and the same goes here. Now in the debugging loop, we are going to receive the debug status and to set value. So if to set is equals to true, then that means we are going to set the hardware breakpoint again. Set hardware breakpoint, and what you can do is you can copy these two lines to get fetching the address of the message box here, and then paste here, and you can pass the function address. Address the length, sorry, or what you can do is you can add another parameter here to take the function address and pass in the function address there. Both are same. Now we need to add some delay here. Because sometimes when we are continuing the debug event, immediately we are going to set the breakpoint, it will raise an access violation error. So let's test this. Let's run this and we can see the hardware breakpoint, and you can see another hardware breakpoint has been occurred. So I can click as many times. We can see the hardware breakpoint getting hit and clearing the at the same time. So in this way you can also print the contents or the arguments of the message box, the hi and the hi title as well. So we can write another function like clear breakpoints custom. So obviously you can retrieve the contents like in the previous video. So that's how from this video we have successfully cleared the hardware breakpoints, and we also added how to set the breakpoints after continuing the debug event.